Well, hello, boys and girls, and welcome to another story time with Miss Allison in your LaFouche Parish Library. Today I decided I'd bring out the old clarinet just to give it a little blow and see if it still works out fine and relive my days marching across the field. I love music, if you haven't already figured that out. I'm a music girl. And the one thing we have to do today is do our song. And decided to see if I could play it on my old instrument. Now you get up and get ready and get in your spot and let's get ready for our song and let's see if we can do it. Ready? Let's go. Are you? I think we made it. We got through. We'll sing it again just to make sure you knew what you were doing. It's a great day for having fun. It's a great day for having fun. It's a great day for having fun. I'm gonna have a great day. Are you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. We always have a blast anytime we get together. So today, we'll get to our story. Must be about music, right? But not just anybody playing some music. It's a wild symphony today. All about all the animals getting together to make beautiful music. And there might be a little theme in there about when we all get together and do great things, we can make some beautiful music, a great harmony, all together. So get in your reading corner and wait. Maybe when you come back after the story, we'll do a little music lesson. Maybe I'll give you a little head start on maybe a future musician that might be watching today. So get in your reading corner and let's get ready for our next adventure. Wild Symphony, written by Dan Brown, illustrated by Susan Batari, with permission from Rodale Kids. Maestro Mouse. I'm Maestro Mouse. I'll be your guide, so come along on my wild ride. You'll meet my friends. They're smart and fun. I think you'll love them, everyone. They live in jungles, ponds, and trees, out in fields and under seas. Each one teaches something new, a secret lesson just for you. My friends and I, we have a plan. Try to guess it if you can. Listen well and use your eyes. I think you'll love our big surprise. I'll hide some clues along the way, a hidden game. Come on, let's play. Woodbird welcome. As the sunrise starts to glow, woodland birds all say hello. Honking, hooting, chirping, peeping, squawking, tweeting, cooing, cheeping. It's so noisy. All those birds, a jumbled rush of birdly words. But if you pause for not so long, you'll hear each bird's own special song. Even when life seems messy, there's beauty to be found everywhere. Bouncing kangaroo. Kanga, kanga, kangaroo. Teach me how to bounce like you. Bouncing high, bouncing low, bouncing everywhere you go. Bounce to run, ka-boing, ka-boing. Bounce for fun, ka-foing, ka-foing. Bounce and eat, ka-choo, ka-choo. Bounce asleep, ka-snooze, ka-snooze. When you shake your kanga tail and bounce along the kanga trail, I wish I bounce like you. I want to be a kanga too. It's great to admire the skills of others, but don't forget that you have special talents too. Clumsy kittens. Jumping here, jumping there, tabletop to kitchen chair, tree to fence and porch to roof, floor to couch to stool to oof. Even though they sometimes fall, they don't seem to mind at all. always landing on their feet, never crying in defeat. When life trips them up a bit, cats just make the best of it. Falling down is a part of life. The best thing to do is get back on your feet. The ray. Hammerhead and moray eel loudly tell you how they feel, but the fish just stare and sigh when the ray goes gliding by. Strong and graceful, silent too. Could the ray be just like you? Sometimes a lot of noise is not the best way to get attention. Being quiet and graceful can work even better. Happy hippo. The hippo loves a muddy pond with clumps of weeds to nibble on. He's happy just to float and munch. He's got his home, he's got his lunch. He doesn't wish he had the sky. Life's too short to moan and cry. He just wants to splash and sing. Life is such a simple thing. Sometimes you get so caught up in the confusing parts of life that you forget to enjoy the small things. Frogs in a bog. Croakers, peepers, happy frogs sing together in the bogs. Big ones, small ones, fat ones too, green and brown and even blue. No one's right and no one's wrong. Everyone just sings along. All of us are different sizes, shapes, and colors. If we work together, we can make wonderful music. Anxious ostrich. When she's stressed and feeling hurt, she sticks her head down in the dirt. Here she finds a peaceful space and doesn't feel so out of place. But soon her hiding trick must end to eat her lunch or see a friend. And once she's spent some time away, she feels recharged to face the day. When you feel overwhelmed, it's okay to take time for yourself. The armadillo's shell. An armadillo is really smart. He's got a shell, he's got a heart. He's got his shell when days are bad to keep out things that make him sad. But when his days are really good, he opens up just like he should. He's not afraid to show his heart. That's the way that friendships start. It's okay to block out bad things, but don't forget to open up and invite the good things in. Dancing boar. I was in the jungle once. I heard some gruffy, grunty grunts. I kept in closer to explore and saw a pack of frightful boar. Their snarly, sniffly snouts were scary, curving tusk all sharp and hairy. Then I saw, to my surprise, the boar was chasing butterflies. They spun, they twirled, they danced around, having fun without a doubt. Their faces look so fierce and mean, I guess some things aren't what they seem. Sometimes nice things come in not so pretty packages. Impatient ponies. Love to gallop, never trout, hate to stay in just one spot. Running circles, life's a race. Got to set a faster pace. Looking forward, never down, missing clovers on the ground. As tomorrow comes your way, don't forget to live today. Tomorrow will be soon enough. Slow down and enjoy today. Wondrous whale. The biggest creature of them all isn't hairy, mean, or tall. He's sleek and kind and soft and blue, long and smooth and gentle too. 100 feet from mouth to tail, yes, you guessed, a big blue whale. A whale can do a wondrous thing. Underwater, he can sing. It's how he talks to other whales and shares with them his whaley tales. His voice can echo through the sea 200 miles and sometimes 3. If you ever take a swim and dare to stick your headway in, you just might hear a distant song, a whale who hopes you sing along. If you listen carefully to nature, you'll hear conversations all around you. Take a listen. Cheetah chase. You can't see her creeping low, inching forward slow, slow, slow. Even when you squint and stare, you see nothing. Nothing's there. Then, whoosh! A flash of yellow fur, a streaking blaze, a cheetah blur. In a heartbeat, she can shift from super slow to super swift. But when a cheetah runs so fast, her cheetah speed will never last. And so she stops to breathe and rest. A baobab tree from naps its best. She gives a yawn. And then a snore. And then, poosh, she runs some more. It's important to give everything you've got, but don't forget to rest and refill your tank. Eager elephant. Ta-ta-da, ta-ta-dee. Practice singing just like me. Yes, it's hard, but she won't quit. Soon she'll get the hang of it. Mama teaches, baby learns, brother giggles in the ferns. Then at last she gets it right. Ta-ta-da! They'll dance all night. Nobody gets it right the first time. Just keep practicing. You'll catch on. Rat attack. You run and hide when rats are near, dash away and shake in fear. But if you stop and think a bit, you'll see it should be opposite. You're bigger, louder, smarter too. The rat should run away, not you. Sometimes we're afraid of the silliest things. Busy beetles. Busy beetles, digging with their little feetles, working slowly as a turtle, building homes in garden dirtle. But the beetles, bit by bit, keep on going, never quittle. When at last their work is done, then it's time to have some fun. There's time for work, and there's time for play. There's time for both, every day. Spider on a web. In the woods, you stop and shriek. There's something sticky on your cheek. A spider's web you almost broke. Oh, yuck! You gasp and choke. But as you start to run away, there's something there that makes you stay. Diamond somehow caught in flight, hanging in the bright moonlight, a shiny net of silver gray. Who thought you'd see a web that way? A masterpiece, some spider spun. Now aren't you glad you didn't run? There's beauty in unexpected places. Keep your eyes open, you might be surprised. Brilliant bat. Even though a bat can't see, he never flies into a tree. He never smacks into your house. He's more than just a flying mouse. He has no sight, but has no fears, because he knows how well he hears. He doesn't really need to see. He's learned to listen carefully. Being a good listener will always help you find your way. Swan in the mist. In the mist, I see a swan by herself. Her friends are gone. She must be sad there all alone, paddling softly on her own. But then I see she's got a smile. She wants to be alone a while. Time to think and time to rest. She likes this special time the best. Time with family and friends is fun. Time alone can be special too. Cricket lullaby. There are times when we just look, like when we read a picture book. But if we use our ears to spy, there's more to life than meets the eye. At night, a field looks dark and bare. Our eyes are certain nothing's there. But ears hear things that eyes can pass. Our ears hear crickets in the grass. Now and then, close your eyes and listen. You might see something new. The end. Now, let me tell you, the words to this book were absolutely beautiful. But if you want to experience this one in a different way, you can go into the book, and there is a code. And you can download the book, and you'll be able to experience the book through your phone. And if you hold your phone to any of the pages in the book, it'll take you to that page in the book. And it'll give you the sound of what that particular page is all about. This is an absolutely beautiful and amazing book. And you can find it on the shelves, of course, of Yellowfish Parish Library. Welcome to Miss Allison's music class. First thing we'll teach you today is what those lines are. Anytime you see music, you'll see some lines. Sheet music, you see lines. So you see 5 on the top. If you see them on the top, they'll normally have a little something that looks like this. And that is called the treble clef. Most of the time means you're gonna play something kind of high or sing something kind of high. And then you'll see 5 more lines. And you see something that looks like that. And that's called the bass clef. And that normally means you're singing something or playing something low. So you have the treble clef and the bass clef. All of those come with music notes. So you'll see a note that looks like this. And most of the time, if you're using some emojis or something, you'll see this little note pop up. It's called a quarter note. Just like a quarter that you'd spend at the store to get some candy. It's a quarter note. So 4 quarters make $1. So 4 quarter notes will make a whole note. Weird looking, huh? Put a little I in there. A whole note. There's also something called a half note. So 2 halves. Let's do another one. And 2 halves equal that whole note again. So it's just like counting or doing fractions even. 4 quarter notes, 2 half notes, all equal a whole note. So if you're clapping those, we clap them like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you doing that at home? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we wanted to cut them in half, 1, 2. 1, 2. So a good way to practice that, to do some rhythm patterns, is to have 2 people or mom and dad or somebody with you. They're clapping on the whole note, the quarter notes. You're clapping on the half notes. And then you'll find out how those patterns work. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll find those notes anywhere along your staff lines in either the treble clef or the bass clef. And we'll show you too the notes. Notes in music only go so far. You only have A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And then you start over. These are the only letters we use in music. A little more instruction, but that's enough for today. So, treble clef, bass clef, quarter notes, half notes, whole notes, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Great story time for today. I hope I get to see you again soon for another Storytime adventure with Miss Allison and your LaPush Parish Library. Thanks for watching. See you next time.